A Heavenly Vista, The Pilgrimage of Louis G. Gregory. Louis G. Gregory was one of the first African Americans in the United States to embrace the Baha'i Faith. In April and May of 1911, Louis Gregory made a pilgrimage to Egypt, Haifa and Akka to meet Abdu'l-Baha and visit the holy shrines. He wrote a journal of his experiences on pilgrimage, in which he shares several stories about Abdu'l-Baha and the believers. Following Mr. Gregory's journal is a selection of tablets of Abdu'l-Baha addressed to him. Before we begin to read Louis Gregory's account of his extraordinary experience, here is a portion of a biography from the website of the Louis Gregory Museum in Charleston, South Carolina. Louis G. Gregory, 1874–1951, rose from humble circumstances in Reconstruction-era South Carolina to national and international prominence as a teacher and administrator of the Baha'i Faith and a champion of interracial unity. Early life. Louis George Gregory was among the elite group of highly educated African Americans whom W.E.B. Du Bois called the Talented Tenth. He was born in Charleston in 1874, less than a decade after his parents were emancipated from slavery in rural Darlington County, South Carolina. Raised by his mother and his stepfather, a Union Army veteran, he attended the best schools available to blacks of his day, including Charleston's Avery Institute, Fisk University in Nashville, and finally the Law School of Howard University in Washington, D.C. As an attorney at the U.S. Treasury Department, Mr. Gregory became active in political and cultural life in the nation's capital, including as president of the Bethel Literary and Historical Society, one of the oldest African American cultural organizations in the city. In 1905, the Washington Bee, a local black newspaper with a national reach, lauded him as one of the most gifted writers and speakers in this country. In the description box you can find a link to the museum website, and a link to another more extensive biography. Now, from the book, A Heavenly Vista, The Pilgrimage of Louis G. Gregory.